Hello, everyone. Hello. Hi, you. Yes, viewers. Good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Today, we're going to be having a interesting style of a debate. We're going to be giving points to each of the cast members that are present today for today's discussion, and then we're going to give you guys a winner at the end of the discussion to see who proves their point the best. Today's debate, today's topic of discussion is going to be power scaling. So, for all you anime fans out there, you're going to kind of think about your favorite anime and how those characters in the show scale their powers to one another. How do you gauge the strength of the individual that is either in a fight with another character, so on and so forth? How does the main character compare to other characters in this universe, and how their powers and the power-ups and things of that nature work essentially. And before we get into it, I just want to go on a little bit about where we get this idea of power scaling from. It's the most recognizable example is the way that Toriyama introduces like power levels in Dragon Ball, where there was an actual number that would determine a warrior's strength. And if that warrior had a reading of a higher number than another warrior, it was assumed that that warrior was stronger, right? So in Dragon Ball, um, the term power level was just kind of what was thrown around uh, the most. But after a while, Toriyama does away with that concept because the numbers don't quite really matter anymore, and there is more to this power system than just putting a number on how strong a warrior is. A warrior's ability to fight, their knowledge in martial arts, maybe how smart they are as an individual, or the types of techniques that they know, or anything that this universe has that can aid them will assist in making this character stronger or weaker. So we're gonna start. I have a descending list of Crispin at the top, Macky in the middle, and our good friend Angel, who is back in the mix down here at the bottom. Welcome back, Angel.
Thank you.
So we're gonna start at the top. Crispin.
Well, it's super simple. I'm doing Naruto. You guys know they're ninjas, but they use also chakra. Chakra comes from within the body, so it all depends on the chakra that you have inside or how good you train to control that chakra that you have to perform this thing that they call jutsus. These things that they call jutsus is what they use to perform powers like throwing fire through your mouth, throwing water through your mouth, summoning something or something like that. So a whole bunch of things that you could do with this power system. And so yeah, they have ninjutsu, taijutsu, and genjutsu, which is three different things that you could do with your chakra. And also they got hands, they're ninjas. That's all
Awesome.
you need
So
to know.
so so we got jutsus. We got jutsus, and
Jutsus.
they got hands.
Yep. Chakra,
Alrighty.
jutsu, and hands, bro. Chakra, jutsu, and hands.
Mackie, you got 30 seconds. Tell the audience about your anime and give us some info about this power system.
Sure. So I am doing One Piece. So the special thing about One Piece is it has two different power systems, and we're going to go over both of them. The first one is the Devil Fruit power system, which comes with the Paramecia, the Logia, and the Zoan fruits. And they are fruits basically in the world that give anybody who eats them special powers. Now, they are disgusting and taste nasty, and you lose the ability to swim. But with that, you do gain a tremendous power. Like, for instance, you can become rubber. There's also hockey, and there are different types of hockey which is the only thing that can defeat devil fruit. And I mean, yeah, that's my time. So I
Yeah,
gotta
you're
get
gonna have to go
but
into hockey a little bit later. We gotta
yeah.
move on. Angel, you also have 30 seconds. Can you tell us about your anime of choice and what makes your power system special?
So thanks for having me back. And hey, what's going on, Milan? Perfect timing. So my anime is Full Metal Alchemist, the original, and Brotherhood. And I'm choosing alchemy. I think it is the best power system. It's easily explainable. It's grounded in logic. It's scientific. although some level of magic, of course. The easiest thing to understand about it is equal and opposite exchange. Hey Mulan, how are you? Equal and opposite exchange. If you want something, you need to give up something to get it. If you want to change a rock into a spear, you can do that, but you can't change. You can't make nothing. I'm sorry, you can't make something out of nothing. So that's my system. That's what I'm going to explain, and I think it's going to crush the other ones.
The fuck outta
Awesome.
here.
Okay. Awesome. So, Crispin, we're gonna dive back into Naruto. I don't remember a lot from Naruto
Okay.
because I have not recently watched that anime, nor have I finished it. Right? I know, shame on me. But for someone who doesn't know Naruto,
Mhm.
I don't fully understand what the hell a jutsu is and what chakra is in this universe. Like, is
Okay.
there any way that you could try to make it make sense? That's my question now for this round, is make it make sense.
I got you. Put me on the big screen, baby. I mean.
All right, you
So
have
30
30
seconds.
seconds starting
Okay,
right
so
now.
a jutsu is literally an enchantment. So you do hand signs. Some people don't need hand signs, just to use your chakra from inside your body to produce this nature energy. So water, earth, lightning, wind, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? There's three types of jutsus. There's genjutsu, taijutsu, and forgot the other one. God damn it. Okay,
Ninjutsu.
ninjutsu. There you go. Thank you, sir. Ninjutsu. Genjutsu is fucks with your mind, so it tricks your mind to believing something else. Taijutsu. See, they know what it is. Taijutsu.
Your time is up, unfortunately, Crispin.
Damn.
Your
Fuck!
time is up. It was good explanation so far, but your time is up. Yep, I know
Facts.
he was going
I
in.
was going in. I was
I
going in.
apologize. I apologize. We got to move on. Mac, make it make sense. The world, the devil fruit and the hockey. I know you got cut off at the end of your hockey explanation, but with these 30 seconds, make it all make sense for us.
Yeah, no problem. So, with I kind of explained devil fruits. They give you tremendous powers, like they can turn you into rubber, and or sorry, it turns you into rubber. You can take yourself apart and put yourself together. You can make everything or make yourself string. You can control people, different things like that. And there are awakenings, so you can actually awaken your devil fruit and now affect the landscape that you are in. So if you can turn rubber yourself, that means you can turn everything around you now rubber. There is also
Your time is up.
hockey. I knew it. I heard it. Damn, I
Your
can
time,
never
your,
get to hockey.
your
Shoot.
time is up, and you love the devil fruits. That's what you love.
Uh,
Hop off the devil
Man,
fruit, bro.
it's not looking good for the way you're explaining it today, Mac. Not looking good for you. I'm sorry. Angel, can you please do us the honor of making alchemy make sense?
Awesome. So if you want a little bit of history, alchemy is a medieval
Wait,
science.
wait,
People
wait,
might
wait,
be.
wait, wait. Put my nigga on the middle, bro.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Yep.
do I have to restart?
He needs no. Yep. You're gonna restart, and I didn't even start your timer, so this is okay.
Perfect.
This is perfectly okay. Ready, set. You're on the clock.
So alchemy in real life, actually, in the real world, is a medieval chemical science. What they wanted to do with alchemy was figure out how to transmute things. They really wanted to figure out how to make lead, gold, things of that nature, trying to change one substance to another. Now, in Full Metal Alchemist, the show, they don't do that exactly, but they use that science to shapeshift things and create things and control different elements. Each character specializes in some type of alchemy. Somebody can control fire. So by producing it, of course, they
And
need that spark.
that's your time,
Thank you for the
Angel.
time. I think I got a little bit across though.
That's your time. I appreciated your explanation because I have also not seen any of Full Metal.
Yo, get this
Oh,
judge
So
out of
you're
here, bro.
wilding,
so
bro.
but listen,
The goat, the goat.
the
It's the
reason
goat.
why I'm the best mediator for this conversation is because you have to explain to me what the hell you're talking about, because I genuinely don't know. I only understand One Piece in this conversation
Crazy.
and the Dragon Ball example that I gave
Crazy.
earlier. So you guys are genuinely explaining it to me. So if I don't get it, the viewers don't get it.
Okay,
So you got to teach
This is
me.
wild. This is high stakes
Teach
right
me.
now.
Teach me. That's what we
I
doing.
got you.
Teach
I
me.
got you, bro. I got you.
Heard,
All
heard.
right. So everybody has had a chance to go twice in their explanations. I kind of want you guys to now give us some points as to why your power system might be greater than another person's here in this discussion, and to give a reasoning or an example. Um, so I want to start with Macky for this topic, to give you an opportunity to redeem yourself right off the bat. I want you to tell us why your power system is better than one or both of the examples that we have here. And you have 30 seconds starting right now.
So personally, I do think that One Piece has the better power systems with things like hockey, which I didn't really get to explain, which can affect or change things and also yourself. You can make yourself hard as steel. You can make things around you hard as steel. And I believe those things, like how Zoro particularly uses it, he uses it to make his swords black and now throws the swords across. It's kind of like just crazy to see. I think as far as when even just how it looks and how it come across and the presentation is really what grabs you as far as how it is the best. Like, and I also think that the fact that the author of the book waited until like 500 episodes in to even explain to us that there was a second power system in a world that was already almost established by the time he introduced another power system. So I think these kind of things just make it better than everything else.
But that was a good point. I like the fact that you mentioned how late in the anime Oda introduces hockey. It is an interesting point, and very interesting to have two different power systems in one story that do play off of each other. They're not independent of each other, which is also really unique in my opinion. So thank you for sharing. I want to go to Crispin. I want Crispin now to go ahead and tell us why your power system is better than the other two that we have here.
All right, I'm gonna tell you why my power system is better than the other two, bro. It's super simple. It all comes from inside of you. If you have a lot of chakra, you already have a step up. But that doesn't mean that you're gonna be better than everybody. You have to train yourself to get to that level to get all that chakra out. If you don't train yourself, you're not gonna be good. But there's people like my man's Rock Lee that can't do ninjutsu or ninjutsu, genjutsu or ninjutsu, but he could do taijutsu and fuck niggas up with the taijutsu only with hands. But he's really strong when it comes to the thing. It's it's so much of the training, not just the power. So what can you do with your power that you have to get you up there with the big dog? You know what I mean? With the big dog. That's all I'm saying. Over.
Right,
It's
right at the
over.
30-second mark.
It's
Right,
over.
right at the 30-second mark.
Give me my money, dog. There's no money in this game, by the way, guys. We're not gambling.
Okay, so plenty of good examples there. I'm just giving everybody their points. I'm making sure I'm counting everything correctly. But yes, good examples there. Angel, are you ready to explain to us and the audience why you believe your power system is better than Macky and Crispin's?
Yes, and I do think that it's because it's not fugazi. It's not make believe. It doesn't just they don't just add something out of nowhere. So you're talking about how Oda 500 episodes just added a whole other system. Like that's crazy to me. Like in terms of plot, in terms of writing, you couldn't do much. You made Devil Fruit so overpowered that you had to introduce something crazy to like hockey to counteract that. So that's one. Naruto made up AF. You got people doing crazy ass supersized giants fighting at the end for and a tree growing out at the end. Sorry, I'm not spoiling anything for you. And a whole tree that does chakra and whatnot. But like,
Yo,
but now in Boruto, Sasuke be running out of chakra
We're
like
not
after
talking
the
about
third
Boruto.
jutsu. Like it's the same world, it's the same thing. Continuity, you need that, right? Full Metal in 64 episodes, the greatest anime of all time, gave you one of the most fire, absolute fire systems in terms of what they do, how they do it, why they do it, the ultimate form of it, which is still grounded in some level of reality and some level of logic. Let me not say let me not say reality. Let me just say logic. It makes sense.
I know it's
They
been
don't
30
just
seconds.
make people up. Hold on, I'm cooking. That's why they letting me rock, because I'm cooking. They don't
You
just
just
make
said it,
things
shot.
up.
He's
You know what I'm
It's been
saying?
30 seconds.
How Naruto go from I'm making clones to now I got the whole
And I wanna
crazy
rebut.
thing
He-
with
And I wanna rebut.
Kamehameha going on. That's wild, bro.
he's
That's
been
wild.
going because low key I forgot to press start on the time.
Cooking. I don't even
Hey,
start the time.
you
I don't
gave
need
him
time.
45. That's crazy.
Boom.
No, you gave. I want
I
to
forgot
rebut what
to.
he just said, though. I want to rebut what he
Okay,
just said.
so go for it. Rebut what he
Okay,
said.
so I know he mentioned that Oda. Maybe I didn't explain it correctly. It's not that it was 500 episodes that he introduced it. So Oda had introduced hockey way before we even knew it was. He introduced it actually in the first like 10 episodes. It's just we didn't know what it was until 500 episodes later, because the person that we are seeing the world through, which is Luffy, has finally realized what hockey is. And it took him 500, however many episodes it took him to get there.
And
So that's what I meant. Not that it was created because of the OP-ness of devil fruits, when it was created a little bit after the devil fruit system was already created. That's all I wanted to say.
That is a really good point.
I was just gonna counter that. Oda didn't know what it was at that time, and it took him 500 episodes to realize what it was and to make something up about it.
Did you watch it?
I saw episode 7.
Oh, so you don't know.
All right,
Thank
so don't
I
talk
don't know.
about it, bro.
That's my
Don't
point.
talk
My
about it.
bad. Did you watch Full Metal?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Yeah, see,
Appreciate it.
the three of you guys have seen all three
Go.
of these. I'm the one that hasn't watched all three of them.
Yeah,
I don't
64
need
episodes,
to.
bro. It's
I don't
alright.
need to rebuttal. He was just
That's good.
coming crazy at Naruto because they became super gods at the end. But it's cool. Because the example they gave us at the beginning, they got super gods in that motherfucker too. So it's all good, bro. We just compared to the top of the top. You know what I'm saying? My fighting system is compared to the top of the top, aka Dragon Ball, bro. We gods out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? I
Don't even get me started about Dragon Ball. Don't talk about Dragon Ball, bro. Because that's another. We're not. Dragon Ball is not a part of this discussion, and honestly, like Dragon Ball is another made-up system.
I'm not talking about Dragon Ball. I'm just comparing mine to Dragon Ball, not to your bum ass shit. You know what I mean?
Don't get disrespectful now. Don't get disrespectful. I'm
Mediator, are you gonna try to grab the?
I'm enjoying the discussion. You guys,
hold on. Let me just say this one thing.
Too crazy, so I've been letting it fly.
FMA, Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood especially, is the GOAT. That's a fact. If you look it up anywhere, that's a fact.
No,
I don't know. I don't
I'm
know.
just saying.
I don't know about. I personally don't know. I personally don't know about that.
Dragon Ball plot armor. Oh snap! Goku's about to get beat. Give him a form. Plot armor. Oh snap! One Piece. Luffy's about to get beat. Give him gears because that makes sense.
Shawny stole my
gear
point.
for him.
Shawny, stop throwing points, bro. Stop cheating.
He stole my point. That's the point I was gonna make.
That's disrespectful too.
So the audience can't read Shawny's comments.
I'm gonna say Shawny's point because I had the same point. Is that Full Metal needed another anime to be able to get that so-called number one spot, when the number one spot is really is really held by One Piece. One Piece has outsold every other
Okay, guys.
manga.
Yo, put me in the middle, bro. Put me in the middle, nigga.
Incorrect. Hold on.
Put me in the middle,
He just
bro.
said something wild to me.
I haven't even got that. I let everybody else speak.
So Macky's gonna stop. Angel's gonna respond, and Crispin's gonna add what he's gonna say.
So let me just finish what I'm saying. Like I said, One Piece is. People were talking over me. One Piece is the number one anime. It has the most manga sold. It is the best live action. It has the best manga. It has the best.
This conversation is going left.
It has to be number one.
It has nothing to do with power system. Okay, it's Angel, and then Crispin.
Give me the mic. First of all, the original Full Metal Alchemist run was based on the manga, and they didn't stay faithful to it. However, it was still considered a number one anime, so you're incorrect in that one. They redid it with Brotherhood, and they stayed faithful to the anime, to the manga, and boom, that shit crushed numbers even more. Number one anime. You can say that One Piece sold more chapters, it sold more manga, but that's because it has 2,000-3,000 damn chapters already. Duh, it's gonna sell more. It has more than anybody else to sell. Come on now, that's it's a ridiculous stat. It's a ridiculous stat.
Put me on.
Crispin, what you gotta say before we close out our discussion?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell both you bitch ass niggas something, bro.
Whoa!
All right. Nobody was talking about who the best anime is. We talking about power systems here. And if you go out and ask the little kid, yo, what does the red eyes mean? They're gonna say Sharingan. What does that purple eye with the little squirrely mean? They're gonna say Renegan. You know what I'm saying? What the white eye mean? They're gonna say whatever the fucking other gun is. You know what I'm saying? It's about what is in people's hearts when it comes to fighting. Niggas don't come out here, no, not a lot. Us old heads, but little niggas is like, Shadow Clone Jutsu, the sexy Jutsu, I'm fat Jutsu, all this fucking Jutsus that are out here, and nobody says, transmutation circle this bullshit. Nobody says that shit. Nobody does that. Second, nigga.
That's a tongue
We
twister.
ninjas out here, nigga.
So what you're telling me?
Not fucking pirates. We not no scientists. You hear me? We ninjas. Not fucking pirates. Not no scientists. We ninjas. You hear me? And I'm done.
You just said that your power system is childish. That's what you just said.
Nah, we
All
fuck
right,
you
so,
up.
this might get interesting. I'll explain why. So I'm gonna.
We
I'm
still
gonna
got questions.
no. I'm gonna. I'm gonna. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna add up
the
all the
winner.
points. I'm gonna add up all the points, and then I think two of you guys might be tied.
Fuck.
So I think two of y'all might have to debate on one final
Woo.
question in order to determine who's a winner of this.
Peace
one.
out, guys. I know it ain't me.
Oh my god, let me count. All right. So we got
Oh boy.
all right. So this person has that many.
I'm mad as hell. This person doing it.
Okay, you got that many. And that person got that many. Okay, so the scores are as follows.
Oh my goodness.
Crispin at the very last second
I lost the bullshit.
pulled an extra point
Woo!
for his rant and brought him up to 6 points.
The GOAT, bro.
Right? Macky has a grand total of 2 points.
Yeah, I know. I know.
And I'm on your side, which is fucked up. I'm on your side.
It's hard to explain when it's hard to do things when you got two systems, man. I have 30 seconds.
I
could
think
explain
the
that
time.
way
I
better
think
than
the
what you
time
did,
limit
nigga.
is what messed you up. I think maybe if you had more time, you probably would
I
have
could
done a
have
much
gotten
better
off
job.
hockey shit, but it's all good. It's all
But
good.
yeah, the time limit beat you today. That's all it was.
It's all
And we've got Angel here with a very strong score consistently across the board. But he is sitting at 6 points as well. So we have Crispin and Angel tied with 6 points for the game. So we're going to
Macky,
need a
go into the
tiebreaker.
shadow realm, bro.
It's OT, baby.
We're going
OT.
to need a bonus question, bonus discussion. Who was more creative or more artistic in their power
attacks.
system?
Okay.
Just in the power systems in general. Like I mean, the attacks kind of go into the powers that these characters can use, right? So if that's your argument, that's your argument. But yeah, what he's saying is what makes it the most creative.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna start with saying that, just like I said before, you're using nature as your power coming from the chakra. So what you do is like let's use a character like Naruto. Naruto could do shadow clones and turn it to give a lot of his body and turn into a lot of Narutos, like 100, 2,000, whatever Narutos. But then if those Narutos all have Rasengans in their hand, that's a fucking Gatling of Rasengans coming at you. That's one creativity wave. That's super simple. Then you go to Sasuke and he has this Susanoo that has a bow, but then he puts the Amaterasu freaking flames on that bow and goes crazy. Now that bow is almost indestructible. Also, Sasuke could bring lightning and have that Karin, and it's a dragon of lightning. It's a whole bunch of creativity that people could do, just like Guy Sensei and freaking Rock Lee, that all they do is use their body to create freaking, like, damn, I don't even know the word. Fuck. I'm done. I lost that. I'm done.
It's okay. That was your
Fuck.
minute. That was your minute.
Bro.
Hey, I was visualizing all of the different ways that they're like stacking these abilities on top of each other. So I could see how technique stacking or ability stacking
Yeah, like putting them all
is
together.
it
That's
is
literally how they do it.
definitely it's definitely creative, and you can't stack techniques in every power
Yeah.
system. So that is an interesting point.
So I'm gonna take a little bit different approach because at the end of the day, in Naruto, you can really make any character do anything they want in Naruto. So I'm gonna take it a little bit differently. And let's start off with piggybacking off of Naruto. They can use chakra and shit to create fire, water, do things like that. Now, our characters in Full Metal Alchemist, if they know the science, they can use that to their ability as well. Take, for example, the first episode of Full Metal Alchemist, where we see Isaac the Freezer. He's the freezing alchemist, but they can, change, make water boil, control water, create ice with it, do a whole bunch of things. So with those characters, they are limited to, let's say, a science of it rather than just, I want my chakra to make fire, poof, or uses hand sign. It doesn't work. They have to know the science behind it. But once they do, they can do whatever they want with that alchemy. But I want to take an even deeper approach to that power system. Alchemy in this world is tied into almost everything. And what we learned in Full Metal Alchemist, it's tied to the truth. It's tied to the meaning of life. It's tied to some level of God. Not really God, but they call it the truth. And of course, deadly sins. So we see that with my boy Ed with equal and opposite exchange. Of course, the whole premise of the show in the beginning is that they try to bring their mom back to life. We can't create life. So that point, or that this system tackles that idea of death is permanent. That this tackles the truth of knowledge of going into this
Angel,
state.
you're way over your time limit, sir.
Thank you so much, but I proved my point.
You are way over your time limit. I was giving you a little bit there because I didn't know how long it was going to be, but you were definitely going to start going
I was getting the
on,
engines
like the circle of life and the meaning of death, and
yeah, boy, but that's what I'm talking about.
And you know what? It sounds like a fantastic story. I do want to watch both Naruto and Full Metal at some point, so I could just be as knowledgeable in the anime world as everyone else who's watched all of these shows. But I take both of those points in stride. I gave Crispin a bonus point for the ability stacking explanation that he gave us, and the fact that we know now that these characters can kind of will their powers into existence as long as they have the chakra for it. But I cannot get over just how grounded Angel's explanations are for alchemy. And although he should have gotten maybe a point taken away for going over his time, I let other people go over their time, so I can't penalize him for that. So I did give Angel 2 bonus points for that, which just gives Angel a 1 point lead over Crispin. Crispin put up a really good fight. If he didn't quit at the end of his explanation,
it's not that I quit. I just didn't.
Yeah, like if you didn't, if you were able to finish your point stronger, you guys might have had to answer another question.
I was about to be like right after you put me off, I was like, there it is. It just came. Like it literally went boop. I was like, Guy Sensei and Rock Lee use fucking steam to smack niggas from how hard their punches, how fast it is. It's just steam. Boom. That's just crazy. You know what I'm talking about. Angel didn't see it.
Yeah. No. I know what you're talking about. That shit is hot. It released in the 8 gates, which is just another made up power that they just will to existence.
But hey, it's anime.
But I get what Angel is saying, and he's basically just arguing that while Full Metal has a little bit of that fantasy element to it, it's got a lot of realism kind of like cooked into the world itself. Which I often appreciate when animes kind of.
Yo, guys, put Angel in the middle.
Give me that screen time. Give me that screen time. I need that screen time in the middle.
Yes, you're the winner. So you can brag, and then you can take us out. Actually.
Oh wow, that's crazy. My 30 seconds. Perfect. Full Metal Alchemist. If you have not watched it, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. 100% watch it. 64 episodes discussing genocide, religion, war, military, science, the meaning of life, the permanence of death, the fact that we can create life. Amazing. Also, this weekend, I met my shorty Sasha Banks, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Me and her, we took a picture together in the same room. Oh, that's me. I did that. I was there.
No. thank you guys for making it all the way to the end of the video. Please like this video, leave a comment down below, let us know what you thought about today's topics or discussions. Share this video with friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and that's Nerdy by Nature TV. We are changing what you believe to be nerdy. We are all nerdy, and here at Nerdy by Nature, we're showing you how easy it is to get in touch with your nerdy side. So you could listen to our podcast, that's Nerdy by Nature Podcast, on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and that's Nerdy by Nature TV on all social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, or X, whatever you prefer, and TikTok. And we're gonna catch you on the next piece of content. Thank you once again.